Welcome back to In the Kitchen with Grace. Today we are making the best honey lime fruit salad. Y'all, this is a go-to all year round in our family. I love this recipe. It's versatile. You can use really whatever fruits you have on hand. But I'm going to share this with you all today. This fruit salad is perfect for snacking on, as a side dish with lunch and dinner, perfect for meal prepping, after school snacks. But it also is a salad you could do a big batch of, which works great for get-togethers, holidays, barbecues, you name it. So I am using a variety of fruits today. I'm going to put all ingredients in directions in the description below. Honestly, this salad is so easy, guys. Doesn't take much at all. I have about 2 cups of strawberries that I sliced up. I did 2 kiwis that I peeled the skin and then diced those up. I have about 2 cups or so of black grapes that I have rinsed off. I have 1 small container of raspberries that I rinsed off. I've got about 2 cups of blueberries that I've also rinsed, and I used 1 can of mandarin oranges that I have drained. Again, you could swap these fruits out. You could also add in banana slices. If you want to use bananas, make sure you cut those bananas and add them in right before you serve the salad because the bananas will brown. In the summertime, we go pick fresh berries, like fresh blackberries, and we'll put those in. Ooh, it's delicious. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my big bowl here, and we are just going to start putting the fruits in. It's a very colorful fruit salad. Put them oranges in. And the raspberries. You can tell this makes a lot. Let's add those kiwis. I'm gonna grab my spoon. We're gonna give this a light toss before I make the dressing for it. This is a great way to use up fruit that you have in the fridge when you've got like a cup of this and a cup of that and you just need to use stuff up. You can totally make a smaller batch of this. All right, let's make our dressing. I'm gonna grab one of these little bowls I had put the fruit in, and we're gonna do lemons and honey, or excuse me, limes and honey. And my limes are really small. So usually I would use 2 regular sized limes, the juice of. However, these are so small that I'm probably going to use like 4 or 5. And I have kind of rolled them out. Anytime you're doing like a lime or a lemon and you want to get the juice, give it a good little roll because that loosens the juice up inside. I'm going to use my little strainer here. And we are going to squeeze out the juice. Now I have a big fruit salad going here, so I want probably about a half a cup of lime juice, give or take. I would say, and again, here is how big my fruit salad is. So, all right, we're gonna squeeze the juice out of these. I love to use fresh limes and lemons. I have a mojito fruit salad recipe with lime juice and fresh mint. Oh, it is so good. If you are a minty or a lime person, that is a great one. These limes are so tiny. They really just don't have much juice at all. This is not giving me nearly as much juice, you guys, as I want. I'm going to cheat here in a second and go grab my container of lime juice out of the fridge. We're going to add in, see, you can see I did 5 of those little lemons, and it really gave me like a third a cup of juice. Oh, and she's about gone too. Okay, we're going to cut up more fresh limes. If you're looking for some fun, easy desserts, make ahead recipes. I have some delicious s'mores bars that are just, our kids gobble them right up, along with butterscotch chocolate chip cookies and blueberry vanilla cookies. Those are cake mix cookies, the vanilla blueberry ones, super easy to make. Strawberry Texas sheet cake. Everybody loves strawberry cake. All right. I think we've got enough lime juice going here. I'm gonna grab my honey. All right, I have added in about 2 tablespoons of honey. I'm gonna mix this up pretty well. We're gonna add in just a little bit more honey here. Because I have a really big batch of fruit salad going. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and drizzle this over the top of our fruit salad. And then I'm going to lightly toss the fruit salad pretty well because you want to coat all of the fruit with the dressing. And I'm going to store this chilled. This will last a couple of days, although you may, if you're not going to eat it all in like 24 hours, I would probably drain a little bit of the juice at the bottom of the bowl out. All right. And there we have our honey lime fruit salad. Y'all, thank you so much for watching today. Your family is going to love this recipe. Thank you so much for sharing our recipes. You can also find the pin to save this recipe in the description below. And we'll see you all next time. Welcome back to In the Kitchen with Grace. So glad you're joining us today. We are doing a delicious, healthy blackberry chicken salad. Yum. We love to have big, hearty, protein-packed salads for dinners. Also like to eat them for lunches too. And this recipe is super easy and the dressing is so good. Blackberries right now are in season for us. We actually have some blackberries that we can go and pick fresh, however, a little short on time. So I just grabbed a big pack from the store. I have made my chicken already. I made this in the slow cooker. I love slow cooker chicken. It comes out so soft and tender, packed with taste and flavor. So I have prepared my chicken breasts already. I did this yesterday doing meal prep. Great way to use leftover chicken if you already have chicken left over. You could use any kind of seasoned chicken, honestly, with this salad recipe. Grilled chicken is phenomenal as well. That little bit of barbecue flavor. Oh, so I have already sliced and diced up my chicken. And I am going to use an organic spring mix lettuce blend. It's got baby spinach. It's a pretty tasty and colorful lettuce blend here. So we're gonna go ahead and fill up our salad bowl. I will put all of the ingredients, especially for that dressing, in the description below. If you are returning, thank you so much. And if you're new, hello, welcome. You'll find all sorts of easy, family-friendly recipes that you can make at home, your family will love. They do everything from breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, holidays, desserts, drinks. You'll find those here on our channel. Okay, I think I have enough salad in there. I'm gonna close this up. I did, speaking of blackberries, I did some blackberry Earl Grey iced tea. I'll try to link to that recipe. Super tasty, a nice alternative to an iced coffee beverage. If you're into tea, that's a good one to check out. Okay, I am going to add in now, this is about a half a cup of onion, red onion, and I am going to sprinkle this around and then actually kind of toss it into the salad. I like to leave my onions when I'm making a nice salad a little bit bigger. That way you can actually get them on your fork. Nice little toss here. Okay, I'm gonna grab our chicken. And we're actually gonna kind of toss this into the salad as well. Speaking of chicken, I have some great chicken salad recipes. Classic chicken salad, dill pickle chicken salad. We just did a couple weeks ago a honey mustard chicken salad, like actual with salad, lettuce. So good. My husband absolutely loved that homemade honey mustard dressing. It's one of his favorites. Let me give this a little toss. There we go. Okay, now we are going to add in some walnuts. You could use pecans if you wanted to. Kind of in the mood for some walnuts, and I'm just going to add in about a handful. You don't need too many, but it does add a nice little crunch, some extra flavor and protein into your salad. And then we are going to grab our blackberries. Heck yeah. I love to add fresh fruit into our salads. Blueberries and strawberries and blackberries go so well with so many salad dressings. We're going to just sprinkle these right on in. Again, fresh berries are always best if you can just pick them straight up out of your berry bushes, your garden. We have some along the creek behind us, but they're not quite ripe yet, so all right, I'm going to set this aside and we're going to work on our dressing. So I have a little bowl and I'm going to grab my tablespoon and my teaspoon. Okay, we are going to start with 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. And if you're going to make an extra large salad, feel free to double up this dressing recipe. All right, after the Dijon mustard, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of honey. Honey's sticky. I don't bother with the measuring spoons. If you do 1 little dollop, it's about a teaspoon. If you do a large dollop, it's about a tablespoon. So there's 1, 2 tablespoons or so. Doesn't have to be exact. We're going to sprinkle in a little salt, a little pepper. I'm going to grab some soy sauce. We're going to do a splash, about a teaspoon. This dressing just goes so well with the blackberries. I love it. Okay, and then I'm going to grab a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to use light. Perfect. Okay, we're going to give this a little stir. Get all that mustard in there. If you have a whisk, you could use a whisk. I like to simplify things in the kitchen, use as few of dishes as possible. Heck, I'm a busy mom. I already load and unload that dishwasher plenty. Get that oil kind of incorporated in with the vinegar. There we go. And that honey. Make sure you get that honey scraped off the bottom of your little bowl. Perfect. Okay. I'm actually going to pour this right into a little storage container. Now this dressing, you guys, a little goes a long way. You don't need a ton, even if your family members are huge on dumping the salad dressings onto your salads. You don't need a lot. Okay, and now let me go look at cheese here, friends. Hold on just a minute. Okay, if I am sticking with chicken in this blackberry salad, I would put in some feta. If by chance you have like some leftover grilled steak instead of chicken, the blackberries in this dressing goes so good with steak as well. You could totally add in some blue cheese crumbles. However, I just made up a mezz platter just a couple days ago, and I had some leftover applewood smoked Gruyere cheese. It's phenomenal. And so I have sliced and chopped up little bits of this cheese. Now, here's the thing with the salad, you guys. Between the dressing that is so flavorful and the blackberries and your seasoned chicken, you don't need a ton of cheese. You just want to have a hint of cheese when you are eating this salad, okay? So we're gonna, where did my tosser go? Here we go. Toss this just a little bit. Oh yeah, this looks so good, you guys. I cannot wait to eat it. Ooh, I forgot, I have a ton of leftover cucumbers. Oh my gosh. Did cucumber tea sandwiches. We actually were caterers too, and so we have a salad bar option. And we had a ton of leftover cucumbers. So I made tea sandwiches, cucumber chive tea sandwiches with the leftover cucumbers. And we're gonna go ahead and just toss in a few cucumbers too, because they're healthy and they're delicious. They add a little nice crispy crunchiness to your salad. I'm not gonna add in a ton. Okay, great, you guys, I'm so excited. Always looking, I'm a busy, active mama, and I'm always looking for easy, healthy lunch, dinner alternatives, and these salads are definitely one of our go-tos. So there we have it. It's our blackberry chicken salad with walnuts, some Gruyere cheese, seasoned chicken. What else do we put in there? Red onion and some cucumbers. And then we have our balsamic vinaigrette dressing. Yum. Thank you all so much for watching today. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you can get notified every time we have a new recipe up. We'll see y'all next time. Oh, by the way, if you aren't already doing so, you could pin and save our recipes at In the Kitchen with Grace 1 on Pinterest. We're also on Instagram and Facebook, so we'll see you there too. Welcome back to In the Kitchen with Grace. Today I am making a family favorite recipe. We're doing Grandma's fruit salad. You might have heard it be called Ambrosia salad. And it's got cherries, mandarin oranges, pineapple, strawberries. Sometimes I toss in bananas. It's got some marshmallows. It's super yummy. It's the perfect side dish for any kind of potluck or holiday gathering. Kids love it. It's got some healthy fruit in it. Even though I wouldn't call it a healthy recipe, we'll claim it for the kids. Let's jump in. I'm gonna put all of the ingredients and directions in the description below. I am going to grab my big mixing bowl here. And you know what? Let's just start with the strawberries. I have some fresh strawberries cut up. It's probably about a cup and a half or so. And I have 1 can of mandarin oranges in light syrup. If you want to go through the work, feel free to chop up those fresh oranges. I ain't gonna bother. We're going the easy route. My recipe actually calls for 2 of the smaller cans, but I feel like 1 large can does it justice. You want to make sure that you drain out your canned and jarred fruits. I'm going to use a can of pineapple tidbits. And then I am going to add in about a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. Now, my grandma's recipe uses sour cream. This is actually great grandma's recipe, so kind of way back. And she would go out and use actual fresh cherries. She would use sour cream and, of course, the mini marshmallows. She did the legit recipe, but I'm doing the easy, modern, busy mama's version. And I am swapping out the sour cream for Greek yogurt. And I'm going to do about a 1/4 cup or so. And then we are going to get our Cool Whip. You want to make sure your Cool Whip is a little bit softened. And I actually start out with about half of the container. It just kind of depends on what you have for fruits and how much fruit you have going on. You may not need to use your whole container of Cool Whip. And we're gonna lightly, and I mean lightly, toss this in with our Cool Whip and sour cream. We don't want to squash our fruits. If you're looking for some other easy side dish recipes, I will link to that playlist. Speaking of Easter, I have rainbow macaroni salad, an apple carrot slaw that's super healthy. It's got a sweet, tangy, crunchy vibe to it. I love it. Of course, you gotta have your cheesy potatoes. We did some roasted Parmesan asparagus that was pretty tasty. This is mixed in pretty well. I'm gonna grab my mini marshmallows. And I like to start with about a cup or so. Fold those in. If you want to, you can add your cherries already. I kind of like to fold them in separately. Some spring-style desserts that are great for Easter or family gatherings. I've got some butterscotch chocolate chip cookies, some blueberry vanilla cake mix cookies that are super easy and super light and soft. Couple of cake recipes, fig cake, you all. Surprising, I know, you're like, who wants fig cake? It is delicious. It's like a brown sugar butter fig cake. So good. All right, let's grab those cherries. Again, I have drained these and I'm using a big jar because my kids love cherries. We actually have cherry trees in our yard, but it's too early in the season for those, so. I'm gonna leave a couple of these in the jar for my son because he loves them. Let's fold these in. If you're wanting to add bananas, I would wait until you're about to serve your fruit salad and then cut your bananas up and fold them in to your salad. Because bananas will brown pretty quickly and pretty easily. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit more of my Cool Whip here, a few more marshmallows. Fold that in. Such a pretty fruit salad. I absolutely love fruit salads. I make the best honey lime fruit salad ever. It has got the best honey lime dressing. Oh, it is so good. I will link to that recipe, you guys. I really need to make it again here soon because it is a family favorite for sure. All right, I think we are good to go. I'm gonna grab my storing dish. All right. As you can see, this makes quite a bit. Don't feel like you have to double this recipe. I know when you're looking at just one can of oranges and one kind of pineapple, you're like, is that gonna make enough? This recipe makes quite a bit. You really don't need to double it unless you are doing a huge get together. All right. A little bit left over. I must have to eat that here soon for a little snack. I am going to actually put this back in my freezer for about an hour. And then I'm going to take it out and let it kind of thaw out just a little bit before we go ahead and serve it with our dinner. Thank you all so much for watching today. I hope you love this recipe. Be sure to check out our other side dish and holiday recipes. They're easy. Your family is going to love them. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when all of our new recipes are published and shared. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time.